Met Maybelline. Happened. I went on my first brand trip. I'm on billboards. I'm on an ad. I'm on a fucking ad. Maybelline ad. Who would have thought? Hagitokala miracle. 4 years down the line. How tsamaya ko Maybelline le ko Santini. Di mono tsa hao tso di tshepileng. O bona nna dal. Like period. Okay, so we're back. It's been 10 months. I know. Mara, at least the 10 months.
Are you recording?
No.
Start again. Please record. First.
Wow, that was authentic. Okay, so where do I start? It's been 10 months and I've officially been ushered in as Madam Maybelline for Maybelline. I'm on billboards. Who the hell would have thought Hagitokala miracle 4 years ago? How ya go your nearest shopping center? With this camera, good click see how it's on YouTube ads. You'll see my face. Like, period. So yeah, I mean, I've been busy building this empire, and I've just been kind of figuring out how to go about things and how to position myself, since now I'm a representative of Maybelline Africa. And as you can see, if you go to my Instagram, fleursynthetics_, you will have the scope of what we've been doing in terms of the hair game. So hair companies, I summon you, I call upon you to collaborate with the girl, period. So I've introduced a new series, which is the Eyeshadow series, and I elaborated on my recent reels on Instagram that when I started out in the makeup industry, I spent like up to 6,000 rand palette. They're thinking, oh my gosh, I need to equip myself. I need all the fucking palettes. Like, turns out it wasn't necessary. But right now it is. Obviously, it's relevant because now I'll be creating a whole series around it. But if you're a beginner makeup artist, you really don't need to be spending a lot of money on all that. I know better now. But now that we have all these palettes, why not make a whole series out of it and really get back into my creative and colorful side of things? Because of my I had to kind of like niche down and cater to my client base and following base. I moved to like more neutral, nude, wearable makeup. Mara, this is my channel, so I'm gonna do what I want. Okay? All the crazy Aisha. Like, we're gonna do Halloween. We're gonna look like Avatar. We're gonna look like the Avengers. We're gonna look like X-Men. Like, we're doing everything. We're going to utilize everything to the max. So this is the first episode, and I was thinking, let me not dive into like, okay, this is what we're gonna create. I want to really now talk about the tools you need for eyeshadow, because I see a lot of people making mistakes with their technique because of they are using the wrong brush, the wrong tool to achieve nteba e batlang. So I've gathered my like go-to eyeshadow brushes that will help you execute your vision successfully. So I've kind of gathered them here, and today I'm going to be doing a simple look. I'm going for like a smoky, you know that Doja Cat look that she did for the Met Gala recently? That's the look we're going for. Nothing hectic, like you don't really need to know how to blend. It's just all about precision, and I'm going to show you how to make sure that precision, I execute that like in the most basic way. Like, I'm going to teach you eyeshadow the way I wish someone taught me when I started out my makeup journey. But this first episode is going to be more about which brush is best for which function and use, and how to get that perfect blend. Because like, you can't be blender yanga brushes so. Please comment below. How you grab blend? How are you gonna get the perfect blend with a brush like this? This brush is for the face, for working on a bigger surface area. And if you want to work on detail, this is what you're gonna be using. This episode is about brushology, the knowledge of which brush to use for what function for your eyeshadow. This is not a brush for eyeshadow. This is not a brush for eyeshadow. Little swab. So go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and tell me how you feel about me coming back after this 10 months. Please comment and tell me if you've seen the billboard, the Maybelline billboard. Yeah, like if you've been my day one, if you've been with me since 2022, comment below, mention, tag, tell me which look you liked and which look we should recreate again from my Instagram page. All the old posts are still down below, so let me know. Period. Let's get into it. Okay, I'm gonna start off with my first brush that I used right after doing my brows. I'm not going to do and elaborate on the tutorial of the brows. You're gonna have to go back to a tutorial 16 months ago. It's getting trouble. Well, I'll make another one if you ask nicely. So after laying a foundation, a concealer canvas for the foundation, I used this brush. This brush is from David Cosmetics. She launched her new brush set, and this particular brush doesn't have a name. Mara, Waibon. I used this and I laid the whole kind of canvas and surface area of the foundation base with loose powder. Then the next brush that I used, and I used for the eyeball area and for the arc of my eyebrow, I used this brush, this one. This I also bought from a set of brushes I got from David Cosmetics. I do not remember what the brush set is called because I bought it a couple of years ago, but this is perfect for laying your foundation for your eyebrow base. This is actually perfect for packing on pigment. What I used for the bridge of my nose and the crease area as a transition color, I used this brush from the same brush set as the previous brush that I showed you guys from David Cosmetics. So the reason why I use this is because the bristles are compact but spread out enough to use to blend and diffuse a pigment. So if you want to diffuse and kind of distribute your pigment along the crease of your eye, you don't want to use brushes so like wa go distribute na kumang wa fetsa leng go distribute product ka brushing na. Do you understand that this brush kya concentrated kind of pigment le go so this is the perfect kind of brush you want to use to diffuse and blend and distribute your transition color. Kyo brush you ke mo yanong re tlang mo the smaller, like really intricate, smaller bristle detailed brushes. One says obda. Now wabana gore e nyane ha. Now this is where the details come in. The next brush you're gonna pick up is a brush like that. And the third and final brush you wanna pick up is a brush like this. This is what's gonna pick up your cream eyeliner. So I use a gel liner or cream liner to line the waterline and to create that kind of like defined eyeliner situation. So this is gonna help you achieve the precision, your liner. You're welcome to use gel liner or you're welcome to use a liquid liner. Liquid liner of your choice or elaya pen. Why is elaya pen? Elaya. But for this particular one, I used a gel liner because it's more concentrated, which I'll attach the footage of it right on this corner. And it helps me pick up just the right amount of product that I need. And I put it at the back of my hand to warm up the product and also just kind of diffuse and distribute the amount of product I need on the brush to distribute to my face. Now it's time to set the gel, the powder. So I use a black eyeshadow. This is when now I pick up this brush and I mix into my eyeshadow palette and I just kind of like set that gel liner and also diffuse the edges of it. And then I use this now to get into more of like the inner corner of the eye and just the smaller areas, the eye. So hence why I switch brushes and I go from big to small depending on if I want to get into kind of more of the intricate parts of the face. So hence why the type of brush you use is very dependent on what you want to. Sorry about that. Okay, Royal Jim. Massage. Vas jai. Yeah, kiss up die. Yeah? Upstairs, chum.
Okay, genau.
Retota. Lucas wait, chum.
Okay, sharp.
Sharp.
Continue.
Yeah. Sorry, that was my esteemed artist, period. Okay, so hence why it's very important and hence why I made this video, this episode, more about the type of brushes you use because if you really want to get more in a corner, you really need to work with a smaller brush. And if you want to more diffused, more kind of like blended area, you want to go with a more brush that's suitable for that function. So I really hope this video elaborated on that, and it explained in detail why a function of a brush is important for you to achieve the best eyeshadow look. So I'm practically done with my face. The next part is just to do the under eye with my gel liner and diffuse my under eyes and put mascara and call it a day. So see you then.